What's up, guys? Welcome to Good Fruit Production. Michael here, and doing a little bit of carving today. I actually have this wood spirit that I started. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. I thought it might be white oak, but this was on a piece of property near a little man-made lake, and it was burned at one point. Then it got sunk into the lake. Well, we've been in a drought, the water dropped, and so I found this piece of wood, and so I decided to do a wood spirit. I thought maybe the curvature would help give it a little bit of dynamic feel. Well, I'm not real happy with it, but as you can see, he's kind of a wood spirit. My eyes are a little bit thick. I'm gonna have to fix those, and I need to find out what to do with the rest of this piece, but I want to give it a little more flow. And so one way I'm going to do that is I'm going to try to incorporate some more negative space in this. I'm going to try to open the mouth up a little bit more so light can shine through. I'm going to try to give the hair a little bit of flow, but the negative space is definitely going to be in the hair and in the beard. And so we're going to try that and see if that helps me like this piece a little bit more. And I'm not going to bore you with just sitting and watching me. I'm going to put it in fast mode. So hope you enjoy. Thanks. I'm done for the day. I got to put the finishing touches on it, maybe do a little bit of sanding and stuff, but this is kind of what I went for today. I'm not super happy with this. It wasn't the best piece of wood to work with, and boy, it smelled bad when I was working with it. Usually when you're working with cedar or sycamore, it smells really nice, but this one did not smell good, probably because some of it was burnt. You can see there that you can see through his mouth now. Got a little bit of negative space there. Got some in his beard down this side, and again on this side here. Gives it that kind of worn, weathered effect up near the top. Used just little touches of negative space to give that hair kind of some blowing motion, but I do feel like it looks a lot more dynamic now, and I'm hoping that that this will finish up nicely. I'm thinking some cool things I could do. He's got this knot right here in his head. I could drill down in through there and open that up. Maybe put a light bulb in this thing, make it a lamp, but I think I'm just gonna leave it kind of as is. I don't know, I may put a light kind of shooting down so he has light coming out of his mouth and from underneath, kind of make him like a fiery wood spirit, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But first things first, I gotta get it cleaned up the rest of the way and finish it. I did thin his eyes up just a little bit, if you can see that. Got him looking off this way, and so yeah, not my best one, I don't think, but first time using just a found piece of driftwood, burn firewood, So yeah, I'm still learning as I go, and I encourage anyone else who's learning to just try new things. And if you fail, you fail, and this one might be a failure. I don't know. We'll see. But whenever I get it completely done, I'll try to show it off again. But thanks for watching.
Lots of times with my process, I will set a piece that I'm working on my table, so I have to look at it every time I walk by, and I just was not happy with this piece. So I'm doing a few more things. I'm going to thin up the face a little bit more, make sure I sand all that down. I'm also going to hollow out the back. That way, if I do put some backlighting in it, it will be hidden in the back. Also, it'll give a little bit more negative space to the hair, giving it more flow. So here that is in fast mode. I decided to stick with the theme of wind and fire, and so keeping with that theme, I decided to add a little bit of fire to this piece. Even though it's already pretty burnt, I wanted to add a little more just to give it that scorch. And here's the final product.
Wet it down like this, and it kind of gives you an idea sort of what the finished product will look like. Helps knock off a lot of that dust, anything that you don't really want in there. Okay, here's the final product. For the most part, I will put something on here, might do just a little bit more sanding in a few areas, but we really brought the grain out on the face. This is going to be a wind and fire spirit. I've drilled a hole here in the back. I'm going to put a metal dowel through there, and I'm going to mount it on a plate right here so it can sit on like a tabletop or something. But yeah, this is sort of what it's going to look like finished. I like the contrast of the light and the dark. Kind of looks like he is a flame. So yeah, I wasn't very happy with this in the beginning, but I am a lot happier now. And yeah, I think we've made it work. So good job. Thanks for watching.